two, let us be on our way.
Is Delric Village far from here?
It is. The Delvia region ahead is vast. I would wager even a seasoned traveler would consider it quite a distance.
Great. You're not by chance hiding another mode of transportation, are you?
We have Duma with us, do we not? Now then, our destination lies to the south.
Enemies up ahead.
Right.
Bleed! Threat neutralized.
Arms are killing me.
Warning. Energy level low. We live to fight another day.
Target sighted.
Sweet! Sweet!
We make for the region of Delvir.
Southbound from our current position, I believe.
Roger that. Very excited. Out of my face!
Bleed!
Neutralized. Destroyed.
See that?
Perimeter secured.
Put down this rat.
Insufficient output. Insufficient output.
End of the line! Bastard! Back!
Warning. Energy level low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival dropping.
All right there, princess? Here you go.
Insufficient output. Danger. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Sorry,
I shall see to this.
Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival dropping.
Killing me here.
Come on, you two. Let us be on our way.
Is Delric Village far from here?
It is. The Delvia region ahead is vast. I would wager even a seasoned traveler would consider it quite a distance.
Great. You're not by chance hiding another mode of transportation, are you?
We have Duma with us, do we not? Come, we make for the region of Delvir.
Southbound from our current position, I believe.
Roger that. Very exciting.
Barrier's gone!
Go. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroyed.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
You seem to be getting used to using a sword, Ray. At first, your movements were rather unrefined, to say the least.
Yeah, you think so? I guess I can't really tell if I am refined or not.
You need merely continue practicing. I shall be relying on your skill.
Well, I shall do what I can.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
The enemy is before us!
Copy that.
Missing something!
End of the line.
Bleed!
Threat neutralized.
Where'd I go? Very well, I shall tell you. Continue your current southern course.
Okay, kinda spooky. How did you know I was gonna ask you for directions?
I merely read the look of confusion written upon your face.
1. Energy levels low. Usefulness low. Insufficient output. 1. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Out of my face!
Destroy.
Good job, Shields!
Neutralized. Insufficient output.
End of the line!
Destroy.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
See that? Out of my face!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Threat detected ahead. Neutralized. Warning. Threats detected.
Not to be a pain, but are we almost to the Delvere region?
Initiate emergency insufficient power. Destroyed.
End of the line!
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Target sighted.
Enemies overhead!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient response. Low. Threat neutralized.
Nova Might!
Warning. Energy levels low.
It seems we have finally crossed into Delvere territory.
Ooh, that took quite some time.
Sure did. Let's keep on keeping on, I guess.
Delvere village lies to the southwest. First, however, we must continue farther south.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy destroyed. Usefulness low. Threat neutralized.
Your Highness! Pray,
Oh, hush, this is nothing. You worry far too much.
it is because of your predisposition towards recklessness the moment I turn away. I must be vigilant.
Do not treat me like a child, Albaird.
Insufficient output.
Out of my face!
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
I hear ya.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
going south from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
You would do well not to become a hindrance.
Yeah, I know.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Poison's nothing.
Insufficient output. Warning. Threat neutralized.
Close.
Sweet!
Small organic life form detected.
My bad. Good bunny.
Target sighted.
Sweet!
Improvements in general awareness confirmed. Initiate emergency protocol. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Danger. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Insufficient output.
Everyone all right? Sweet!
Prepare yourselves for
Unable to continue. Warning. Energy levels low.
Trust this to me.
Won't definitely be that easy. Now that's the stuff.
Insufficient output. Chance of survival dropping.
Doing all right there, princess?
Warning. Energy levels low. Neutralized.
Out of my face!
Insufficient output. Warning. Perimeter secured. Insufficient health. Or unable to continue combat. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
You rang? Sweet! Sweet! Hey, is that Delric Village over there? Huh. Talk about bustling.
Well, Delric is the largest and most productive mining town in the kingdom. Don't expect us to go looking for you if you get lost.
Yeah. So, what's our next move?
First thing tomorrow morning, we go pay a visit to the resident Iatromancer.
Iatromancer?
Okay, see you around. Oops, sorry about that.
It's quite all right. You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Never seen you here before. But if you're feeling under the weather, don't hesitate to drop by the infirmary. The Iatromancer there is one of the best in the business, so you'll be in good hands. Alright, gotta run.
That was strange.
I know what happened. You were probably making one of your faces, and she assumed you were on death's door.
Perhaps I was. Were you and Her Highness not such a handful, though, I wouldn't have to make any face.
Ooh, hear that? Sounds like he's bad-mouthing you.
Only because you goad him. Reap what you have sown by yourself. Keep me out of it.
Target sighted.
Ah, it's an inn. Nice. Let's go inside.
I finished my meal and was getting ready to set off.
Oh, you folks could hold your own against them, I'm sure. Could I? Why do those insects ignore everyone else? Why do those insects
You look like you're up for a game of Asoa. How about a quick minute?
Sweet! Why do those insects ignore everyone?
My husband.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't really mind how busted up it is.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Party's on.
Anyone home?
I want to play Asoa.
Well, hello there, youngster. I hope our humble...
All right. Now how do we find this so-called Iatromancer?
Inquire of the townsfolk. I can think of no other way.
Huh. I suppose you're right. Maybe one of them knows something about Chloe, too.
Oh, travelers! Welcome to Delric Village. Is this your first visit? I see. So you want to know where the infirmary is? Head west from here and you'll come to a large hill. The infirmary is just up the slope. Are you feeling all right? If not, I'm certain Dr. Marcus can cure what ails you. Give the doc my regards when you see him.
So the guy you're looking for is at the infirmary or whatever?
Apparently so.
It looks as though the infirmary is located farther up on the hill. Let us make for the west side of the village.
What? You're in on this Asoa craze?
Here we are, Marquis's infirmary.
So what are we waiting?
Perhaps he is out.
Wait a sec. You're that sick guy I bumped into last night.
Hey, this girl, the gifted iatromancer you were talking about?
I very much doubt that.
Wow, talk about rude. You come in here and call me bad at my job?
That was not my intent. I simply meant that you are not who we have come to see. We have traveled quite the distance to employ the services of one Marcus Eason.
Oh, you're here for the doctor. Sorry. My name's Nina. I'm an apprentice iatromancer, and by extension, Dr. Eason's assistant.
A pleasure.
So then, I assume he's the one who needs to see a doctor.
As I have said, I am fine.
I'm sure you've come a long way, but the doctor can't see you. The thing is, he's not even in right now. He left for the mines to collect some samples for his research. By the sound of it, he probably won't be back anytime soon.
Dr. Eason!
What's the matter?
Ah, Nina! Fiends have appeared from the mines to the east. There are many wounded. We need you. Now!
Wait, the mines? That's where the doctor said he was going. How many people have been injured? Do you know?
I don't know, tons! I wasn't gonna stop and count!
We got your back on this, Nina. Round up all the supplies we can. No time to be picky.
All right, sounds good. And thanks for the support. I mean it.
Nina, take us to the abandoned mine.
Okay, you got it. Right this way. Not good, not good. We need to hurry.
Maester Marcus, are you all right?
Breathe. Think it's poison?
Can't feel my legs.
Siphon the venom out!
Didn't know it'd be this bad. All right, people, got an iatromancer here. And she brought medicine.
Okay, first I gotta figure out what exactly is wrong with them. Next, need to find a place where I can lay everything out. Then...
Someone do something!
Damn, just can't catch a break, huh? Albert, Leticia, Duma, you ready to throw down?
Of course.
This shall not take long.
Enemies up ahead.
Insufficient output. Destroy. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. No threats detected.
For my own understanding, do you often see these monsters around here?
No. I've never seen anything like them in my life.
Now that you mention it, have you even met this doctor before?
I have.
Nina's pretty busy, so I guess that leaves us three to get him out.
You mean the 3 people who have no clue how to navigate these tunnels?
We might not, but this little puppy will, once we log our route. That way, we can at least get back out.
Then it is decided. Into the depths we go.
So be it. However, these mines will be teeming with fiends. By failing to prepare, we prepare for death.
Anyone home? Anyone home?
Welcome! Much appreciated. Stop by anytime.
Thanks.
Welcome! Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Much appreciated. Stop by.
Thanks.
Welcome! Much appreciated.
Thanks.
We must reach the abandoned mine post-haste before there are any more unnecessary victims.
Yep. And we gotta find Doc Eason, too. My bad.
Excuse me?
All right. Now let's go find the doc.
Do not let your zeal lead you to injury.
Huh. Looks like there's a hill back there we can climb. Let's check it out.
It appears there are enemies below. Let us proceed with caution. We are nearing the entrance to the mines. We must eliminate them here.
Mitigating damage to the village is paramount.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Incoming!
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Press on!
Target sighted.
Sweet! Sweet!
There is an enemy in the back. Take care!
This one is capable of wielding semiomancy.
Dodge those attacks and make it big.
Stronger! We live to fight another day!
Sweet!
Threat detected ahead.
Beyond our reach.
Don't we have some semiomancy we can hit him with?
Good done! No about
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Sweet! Enemies up ahead. Looks like we finally made it out in the open.
Hey, this enemy is really unlike the others.
Strong too. What's the plan? Should we take it out?
Combat is not always the best strategy. Consider retreat as a viable option as well.
Target sighted. emergency protocol.
Sweet!
Threat detected ahead. Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindfold. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Hey, are we sure the doc is really down here?
We must trust that he is, and continue onward for now.
We're being overwhelmed. Against these numbers, one wrong move and it's lights out.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient threats detected.
These mines are supposed to be abandoned, but a great many crystals yet remain.
This does not bode well. Let us venture deeper. I don't understand. This nest has had time to develop and no monsters have attacked? How is that possible?
I'd say ask that thing, but looks like it ain't in the mood.
Indeed. Victory will be ours.
Initiate emergency protocols. Warning. Energy levels low. Please destroy. Insufficient output. Unable to continue combat.
Let it end like this.
Doing all right there, princess?
Warning. Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindfold. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Doing all right there, princess?
Go. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Fast.
Were that monstrosity their mother, these eggs would spell the town's doom upon hatching.
Should probably get rid of them ASAP. Might want to tell the townspeople too afterwards. Huh?
Dr. Eason!
Oh, there you are, buddy. Good thing we got to you before the hatchlings could.
I haven't been this tired in forever. You gotta take better care of yourselves, people.
Rest assured, they appreciate your efforts.
And we can appreciate that the doctor's wounds were not serious.
Only because you were there to help him. I'll make sure he hears about your great deed when he wakes up. Wait. I just realized something. I still don't even know any of your names.
Not like we really had time for introductions anyway. My name's Raymond, but you can call me Ray. Everyone else does.
I am Albert.
And I am Leticia.
So we have Raymond, or Ray, then there's Albert, and last but not least, Leticia. Okay, I think I got it. As soon as he wakes up, I'll send a missive to the inn where you're staying. Again, I can't thank you enough for saving his life.
We shall be waiting with bated breath.
Come on, girl. We saved a ton of lives today. They'll probably erect a statue of us in the middle of town or something. So cheer up, okay?
Okay.
Pardon me, but I have a message for you from someone named Nina. It says that Dr. Eason has regained consciousness, and you may visit whenever.
That is wonderful news. Thank you for telling us.
Well, now that he's awake, let's go see the guy. Let's get over to Doc Eason's on the double.
Yes.
The infirmary should be located on the west side, if I recall correctly.
Anyone home?
Good morning, everyone. The doctor's been waiting for you. Please, go on in.
I cannot say I expected you to save me. Nonetheless, I'm glad you're in good health, Leticia.
I too am glad to see you well, Marcus.
Huh? Wait a second. Do you two know each other?
And that makes you...
Albert Bergholm. It's been quite some time, Marquess.
That it has. I barely recognized you. And you, good sir, must be Raymond. I cannot thank you enough for saving the people of our fair town.
Think nothing of it. Seeing you in good spirits is thanks enough.
And so, Lady Leticia, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come in search of Midas Felgreed and thought you might know his whereabouts.
What business do you have with him, if I may ask?
I wish him to accompany me to the capital. A threat looms over the kingdom, and without his assistance, we shall succumb to it.
My lady, I assume you are privy to the true cause of his resignation?
I believe the royal family and its advisors took umbrage with his methods.
Then you understand why I cannot in good conscience reveal his whereabouts. Nothing can change that.
Nothing at all. Are you certain?
Perhaps if your motivation differed, so would my answer.
Marcus.
I ask, you take your leave. And if you would be so kind, refrain from calling upon me henceforth.
Huh. What the hell happened between you three? Had to be something, the way he was acting.
Wait! Don't go! I need to ask you something!
Nina?
So, Leticia, you're not just some page from the capital, are you? I don't think I've ever heard the doctor speak so deferentially to anyone in my life. The two of you also seem to know each other. Do you know Uncle Midas too?
Uncle Midas?
At the very least, you have to know that Dr. Eason was one of Osirius's 3 wise men, just like Uncle Midas.
So the doc's like, famous or something?
And suppose I do.
Then you might be interested in this. My full name is Nina DeForge.
DeForge? Would you happen to mean the same DeForge as...
I do. My father, who served alongside Midas and Dr. Eason as one of the 3 wise men, is none other than... Filberto DeForge. So, what do you say? Can someone like little ol' me join you? Maybe the street's not the best place for this. We can talk at my house. It's just on the other side of the inn. Here we are. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. Please, make yourselves at home.
She's researching Helgar's disease? If I may, where is Maester DeForge?
He passed away 7 years ago.
He did?
Yes, and ever since, Dr. Eason has been my guardian and my teacher. He taught me all I know about iatromancy.
So you didn't learn anything from your dad?
He did leave me a lot of documents, but no, he never taught me anything himself. And to be fair, I never even thought to ask. I had zero idea how important he or the doctor was before he died.
What the devil are you doing here?
An accomplished semiomancer has died, and I wish to pay my respects.
The deceased does not wish you to, so please take your leave.
Yes, I suppose you are right. He wouldn't want to see my face. Huh? You must be Filberto's daughter. I can see both him and Amalia in you. You have the face of a semiomancer.
Perhaps she does, but Filberto did not wish for her to walk the same path. Hence, I raise her as my own.
If Umberto is watching us from beyond, I'm sure your words have put any fears he had to rest. I will leave you to grieve. Leticia, Albert, let us away.
I knew I heard the name Leticia before.
Nina.
Let me be honest with you, Your Highness. There's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I know it's presumptuous to ask, but if you promise to help me achieve it, then I promise to help you in return. I'll try and persuade the doc to tell you where Midas is.
You will?
Of course. I mean, it's not like you did anything wrong. Your family may have been at odds with him, but you've saved both him and this town. You are obviously a good person.
Hey, I remember the doctor saying something about if our motivation was different, his answer would be too. So maybe we could work with that?
I think that ship has sailed.
Either way, now doesn't seem like the best time. No matter what we say, he's not going to listen to us. Ray, you mind coming with me to the infirmary? Alone?
To do what, though?
Just the usual work is all. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
No questions now. Let's just get to the infirmary. Once we're there, follow my lead, okay?
Anyone home?
Dr. Eason! Dr. Eason! Just letting you know that I'm going to Rythel to buy tinctures and stuff.
By yourself at this hour? I think not.
Oh, I'm not going by myself. I'll have 3 capable bodyguards with me at all times, right?
Right. 3, yeah.
Right. Guess we'll be going now.
Oh, no, you won't!
Nice one. All right, that should buy us some time. We'd better get to the other 2 before the doctor thinks to look for them. Hey, you might want to think about getting out of here, and soon. The dog's on his way as we speak.
Pardon? Have we a destination?
Place called Rythel, apparently. Going there to get meds.
To get medicine?
Whatever, who cares? Let's just go. Unless you want to face the doctor's wrath, then be my guest. Don't worry, Dad. I got this. You'll see. All right, now all that's left is to make it out of this place without getting caught.
Part is off.
Why do those insects...
Anyone home?
Welcome! Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Welcome! Much appreciated. Stop by anytime.
Thanks.
You too.
So, Ray, do you serve the Alsarian royal family too?
Nah, I'm just a humble transporter. I was carrying some cargo for a client when I was attacked by thieves. And then my ship was destroyed, I got separated from my crew, and these two graciously helped me out of a tight spot. By the way, where exactly is this Rythel place, anyway?
It lies to the northeast. From here, we need only travel eastward until a coastline. Into view.
Now that you mention it, it's been a long time since I've seen a real ocean.
Insufficient threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Threat detected ahead.
Nope, not even one. Got no choice but to wander around until we find a lead. I'm not exactly from around here, so I have no idea where anything is until someone tells me.
I'm certainly no expert either, but if there's anything you want to know, I'll do my best to fill you in.
Awesome. That'd be a huge help. I'm coming for you guys. See that?
Insufficient neutralized. Warning. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient neutralized. Destroyed. Neutralized.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Sweet!
Initiate emergency protocol.
Threat there is.
Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low. Neutralized.
Sweet!
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted. Positional. We need to cut ourselves a path. Threat neutralized. Destroy.
I cannot die!
Target sighted.
Sweet!
This ocean breeze is looks like our path is split in two ways here. We will arrive in Lighthouse regardless of which we choose. However, the route adjacent to the ocean is short. With Mr. Marcus waiting on us, we have not the time to sightsee. You're right. Let's handle our business quickly and get back as soon as we can.
Sweet! Sweet! Sweet!
Threat detected ahead.
Oh, trap. All right, let's do what Nina came here to do.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient. Destroy.
I cannot die!
General awareness confirmed.
So it's a port.
Ray,
Ain't gonna break our promise or anything. I was just thinking. Might be a ship bound for where Chloe touched down, you know?
I see. We should make for the pier. If any ferries have successfully made the crossing, they shall be there.
How about you, Nina? You cool with going to the port?
Of course. I needed to go there anyway, so no complaints here.
Place always this dead?
Shouldn't be. To my knowledge, it's always bustling. Maybe this warrants an investigation?
Why are the ferries to Kato still out of commission? I can't run a business like this.
You trying to hightail it to the capital too, huh? Well, I've got bad news for you. The Vale Empire's got it locked down with their warships, and they're not withdrawing them anytime soon.
You are kidding me!
If I were, prices would... Maybe those rumors... Just forget Kato and the capital even exist.
Guess the laws of supply and demand apply no matter what planet you're on. Distro goes down and prices go up. Speaking of which, we came here to buy stuff, right? Are we even gonna be able to do that?
Not actually sure. I didn't think shipping routes would be closed when we left, so we might be in trouble. Mind if I hit the infirmary now? It's right around here, and I don't want to risk missing out.
Oh, you cannot be serious! There aren't any ships running? What's the holdup? When are they gonna set sail again?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Regular service has been temporarily suspended due to the appearance of the Imperial warships.
What? Temporarily suspended? Isn't there anything you can do?
I can't do much if the ships don't set sail.
Ooh! I got the best idea. You need to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Huh? What?
You gotta bust in there and knock some sense into somebody. The Emperor, whoever. Then the Emperor will stop sending out its warships and you guys can resume service, right?
That's a good one.
Do I look like I'm joking? Because I'm not. At all.
Please, I told you, regular service is suspended!
Ugh, he was useless anyway. But what am I supposed to do if their stupid ships are too chicken to set sail? You're gonna have to think of something, old Welch.
A most eccentric young woman, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, you can say that again. Hey, looks like she might have dropped something.
Oh, a ring. I believe this symbol represents the Vineyards, a well-known merchant family in Delric.
Delric Village, huh? Well, since we found it, I guess we ought to return it. Talk about a rabble-rouser, eh? Guess we ought to try and hand this back whenever we're in Delric, though.
The building on the other side of the plaza is the hospital.
Ahoy there, landlubber! Can your skills stand up to mine?
Good afternoon. Is Dr. Vanel here?
If it isn't little Nina. I heard those monsters were quite the handful.
Wait, you did? How?
When goods aren't coming in, your ears tend to perk up at news that might affect your bottom line.
So then your stock is low, huh?
I've got enough for the time being. Hold on a moment. I'll get you the usual.
I don't want to be rude, but if all we're doing is picking up some drugs, remind me why you wanted us to tag along?
Sorry, that's not the real reason. There's something I want Leticia to see.
Sorry for the wait. Why the long face, Nina?
If it's not too much trouble, can we see the patient?
His illness is quite advanced. Just don't get too close.
I'll make sure not to. If it's all right, I'd like to show you all something.
Is he afflicted with...
Yes, Helgar's disease. It's claimed the lives of 20 people already, and shows no signs of slowing down.
That many?
Leticia, if you don't mind, could I come with you to the capital? I need to visit the Semiomancy Consortium.
What exactly is that?
The main institution where semiomantic research is conducted. It has the best facilities in the kingdom.
That goal I was talking about? It's to cure Helgars. And to do that, I'll need to learn a lot more about iatromancy. Please, I just want to rid the world of the disease that killed my father.
The rub is, would Maester Marcus approve of that?
If he doesn't, we'll never learn enough about it, and more people will die. I can't let this disease spread any further than it already has. Dr. Ethan and I can only do so much by ourselves.
I understand your concern, but that's not why we're here. We're here to convince the doctor to disclose Maester Felgreid's whereabouts. I personally have no issue with escorting you to the consortium. However, were that to irreparably sour your relationship with Dr. Eason, it would defeat the whole purpose of this endeavor.
I don't know. Call it a gut feeling, but I seriously doubt Marcus is that stubborn of a person.
Do you?
Anywho, let's head to Delric. Taking detours isn't gonna earn us any favors with him.
Fair enough. It's not as if we gain anything by staying in Rifle.
Albert!
Pardon the indiscretion, but no need to worry. I can stand by my...
Yikes, he's burning up. This is bad. Dr. Vanel, we need you to look at someone right away. Please!
How is he?
Well enough to be discharged tomorrow morning. A little fatigued is all, apparently.
Good to hear.
The doctor also suggested... The inn is near the fountain at the top of the hill, if I recall correctly.
Sweet! Anyone home?
Oh, welcome. The harbor lights are quite lovely come nightfall. Rest well.
Okay, now that we're all here, let's go pick up Albert.
The clinic was just down the hill on the left, yeah?
Thank you all for looking after me, and sorry to have been such a burden, especially to you, Nina.
You absolutely sure you're okay?
I am. You shan't see me on my knees again.
Bluster if you want. You will not weasel out of your trip to Dr. Eason's.
Of course. Perish the thought.
Okay then, let's get on getting back to Delric.
welcome. If...
Hey, I appreciate your business. Safe journey.
Thanks.
Okay, first we hand over the drugs to Dr. Eason, then...
That rowdy girl who dropped this ring in Rythel is supposedly a merchant or something?
The infirmary was on the west side of the village, on top of the hill. Let us make haste.
Nina!
Here you go, Doctor. The, medicine you asked for and stuff.
Don't hear you go me, Missy. And what in the name of all that's holy are you doing here?
Maester, do not be angry at Nina. She has only brought me here to see you as a patient.
Did I hear you right?
Dr. Vanel examined me in Rythel. However, he suggested that I get a second opinion from you. These are for you, the referral and my medical records.
I'll see what I can do.
A prosthetic, huh?
This lasted 14 years? Anyone else but Midas, and it would have fallen apart ages ago. But even he couldn't keep it from deteriorating. He created this prosthesis using semiomancy. It was designed to grow with its wearer, as would true flesh.
Wait, so not only does it move like a normal arm, it grows like one too? How is that not the invention of the century?
If only everyone were as elated as you upon its unveiling, things would have been quite different.
Maester Eason.
You may put your armor back on. I've seen all that I need to. I appreciate Vanel's referral, but I know little about this arm. Midas, on the other hand. All right, I'll tell you. Midas currently resides in the village of Ada. He's your only hope of fixing Albert's prosthesis.
Thank you so much.
A word of caution, he is a peculiar one. It was he the council directed their ire toward years ago. Persuading him will be no simple task.
Nor will it dissuade us. Thank you again. I know you did not have to tell us.
Any hiatromancer in my position would have.
Wait, does that mean we're leaving right now?
Indeed, time is of the essence, and Maester Felgreed is integral to our mission. We cannot afford to waste a moment.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then, how do I say this?
Nina. Fret not, for I would be honored if you joined us. The more allies I have in this endeavor, the better.
You heard the princess. Now see if the doc's cool with it.
Okay, I will. So I guess, Leticia, I'll be with you in just a sec. ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
We should give them some privacy.
That we should.
So, where is this Ada?
To the north of the Larkus region, at the summit of a perilously steep mountain.
We should provision ourselves accordingly. As an added benefit, Nina will have the time she needs to settle her affairs.
Works for me. Anyone home?
Welcome!
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Much appreciated. Stop by.
Thanks. Nina's probably done with her talk by now.
Shall we return to the infirmary then?
How'd it go?
Good. He didn't even argue. I just told him I wanted to join the consortium, and he said fine. On one condition, that I don't embarrass the princess. How did you know that he would give his consent?
I just know that's how parents are. They don't want their kids to experience the same hardships they did. But at the same time, part of them wants their kids to follow in their footsteps. It's in their blood. And I should know better than most. I followed in my father's. Obviously, the Maesters were pretty pissed at the royal family. Which probably accounts for at least one reason why your old man never mentioned anything about his past. Anyway, he still left you that mountain of research regardless. Just in case you ever decided to become an iatromancer like him. Plus, Dr. Eason made you his apprentice. What I'm trying to say is, both of them are more than happy to support you in your decision.
You think? I guess they would have.
Well, if it took us a trip to Rythel to convince the doc, who knows what it'll take to convince Midas. So let's get going.
Yeah. I'm off, Dad. See you around.
Improvements in general awareness confirmed. Updating system.
All right, time to set out for Ada.
Woohoo!
To reach the village of Ada, we must traverse the Larkus Wheel. So our first step is to travel towards the Larkus region.
Continuing on our current northbound course should lead us into the region of Adali.
So you're saying we're almost there?
Nay, I am afraid this is merely the beginning. We must conserve our strength, as the terrain shall only become more arduous.
It's been a while since I climbed it. I'm hoping it's not too steep.
Initiate emergency protocol. Neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Insufficient.
What's down here? Enemies up ahead.
Prepare.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
More
Secure.
than you deserve.
Threat detected ahead.
Continuing north from here shall see us arriving in the Adali region.
The northwest side is where those ruins were. I've never been to this side, though.
This area is near where we first met Ray. Somehow it feels somewhat nostalgic already.
Oh, so it was around here.
Whoa. You weren't kidding when you said perilous.
One wrong step could indeed spell your doom. Nothing to stop you from plummeting to the bottom, so keep your wits about you.
If we misstep, we shall look to you, Emma.
Down.
Acceleration over control.
Another day.
Should we just follow this path?
Indeed. I believe the village of Ada lies to the east.
Well then, I guess that's where we're headed.
Very good. Let us proceed with caution.
Initiate insufficient output.
Sorry, mister.
Chance of survival dropping. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Danger.
Let's see to this.
Confirming chance of survival dropping.
It falls to me.
neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient. Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
The enemy is before us!
Threat neutralized. Small organic life form detected.
I say we make camp here for the night.
Man, we're still a long ways from Ada, aren't we?
The climb too much for you?
Hey, I'm not the one who collapsed in front of an infirmary. You sure you're up for this?
I had plenty of time to convalesce. I can survive a leisurely hike through nature.
Let's just hope you're right. Ugh, it's freezing up here.
I must say, I'm surprised you haven't asked about it.
Oh, please. Everyone's got something they don't want to talk about. Besides, you seem like the kind of guy who'd get mad if someone asked him what he had for dinner. No way am I gonna ask about such a touchy subject.
Just what do you think I am?
Cranky killjoy?
What did you...
Shh, not so loud. You're gonna wake the others. Raymond here. Who's this?
It's Elena. How are you holding up down there?
Elena? I knew it! I knew you were alive! Where are you now?
just outside the gravitational field of the planet you're on. Unfortunately, my pod sustained damage upon ejection, rendering the attitude control inoperable. I couldn't reset the system either. I've been controlling the craft manually.
Hey, I trust you more than any autopilot system. More importantly, though, send me your landing coordinates. This is an underdeveloped planet. I have no clue how long it'll take me to reach you, but I'll do everything I can to get there ASAP.
Thank you, Ray. See you soon. Over and out.
This is great news! So, she's 27 hours out, but where else she... Awesome! We're headed that way already. You're next, Chloe. I'm not leaving you behind. We're all going back to Verguld together.
I think we can all agree we'd like to reach Ada by sundown, so the sooner we depart, the better.
Small organic life form detected.
Good, Bunny.
Threat detected. Warning. Energy levels low.
Sorry, loser. That's it.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Warning. Energy levels low.
We're coming for you guys.
Deterred.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Is that the finish line I see there?
Whoa, whoa, holy crap. We have climbed seriously high up.
The village of Ada is just beyond that bridge. Let us keep moving.
Stay sharp. You'll be fine.
Insufficient power. Destroy. Warning. Neutralized.
Leave them in ruin!
Destroy. Hostile breath neutralized.
Well, that's over with. What's up with this gate? Thought this was supposed to be a quiet mountain village, not a military stronghold.
Does anyone else see that thing moving?
That thing bears quite a resemblance to a cannon and is trained on us.
Out of its way!
The hell? You going to sleep, Mom? You're supposed to warn us about this stuff.
Primitive large-scale firearms.
Very helpful. Here comes!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient power.
I'm sure you guys are winning.
Leave them in ruin!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Well, it's not totally useless.
Destroy usefulness. Low. Insufficient output. Usefulness. Low. Energy levels low. Go. Insufficient output. Danger.
Don't you die on me!
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy.
This to me.
Unable to continue combat.
Help's on the way!
Over here!
Insufficient output. Low. Warning. Energy levels low.
Get her down.
Insufficient output. Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low.
Get stronger.
You guys never told me we'd have to lay siege to a castle.
I do not take the destruction of my defenses lightly. Now state your purpose here. Having pillaged the capital, does the Empire now sick its hounds on the western frontier?
How dare you think us Imperial dogs?
Still your tongue, Albert.
Huh?
Forgive our trespass. We bear neither you nor this town ill will, Maester Felgreed.
That's Midas?
It is not without reason that we have appeared before you. Please, grant us audience.
You may have grown, Leticia, but tell me, will you still throw a tantrum if I said no?
I beg of you, Maester. We have a patient who Dr. Eason says only you are able to cure.
A patient of Marcus's? Very well. Open the gate.
I care not how gifted and talented that man is. He has no right to disparage one of royal blood.
His words may have been meant to wound, but he let slip that he still recognized me. I consider that a victory. And now the real battle awaits.
Come. Come, this way, and be quick about it.
What's the deal with the gate, man?
It's far more than that, as I'm sure you've now come to realize. It's a security system designed to rebuff highwaymen and their ilk.
You sure you need it? Place seems safe enough to me.
For now, yes, but it's only a matter of time until Osirius falls. And then even your most loyal knights will turn to outlawry.
Maester, you do not mean that.
Oh, but I do. I assume it's already begun, in fact. Why else would royalty trek into the hinterlands if not to beg for help?
What does meat taste like? I bet you folks have eaten before, right? I've never had a chance. But I want to try this dish I found in a book. We don't really eat meat.
We're here. You two, wait outside.
Maester.
This isn't a show. They will only get in the way. Or are you so unmanned by a doctor, you need your mistress to hold your hand?
Hate to interrupt, but I happen to be a semiomancer too. See? You won't even notice me. Promise. I just want to watch. Whatever tech you used for that arm could help a lot more people, you know?
Fine, but not a word from you. You, Filberto's girl. You know your herbs?
Uncle Midas, my name's Nina. Nina!
Well, Nina, let's see whether or not you can follow orders. Bring me 2 sprigs of lavender and Artemis leaf each. Dried, not fresh.
Yeah, I'm on it.
And you?
Raymond.
Raymond. You're free to watch. But better keep that orb of yours in line.
I'll do my best. You catch that, Duma? Be on your best behavior for the dock.
What a rum thing. Now... So you collapsed in rifle? Experiencing any other symptoms?
Keep this to yourself. For about a month's time, I've not been feeling quite myself. It was around then that I noticed a peculiar darkening of the skin at my shoulder.
Half a year. Then you will lose all function of your arm.
What?
I can craft a new prosthetic for you, but it will be of inferior make. Its performance will suffer as well. You have no choice but to change your lifestyle greatly, lad.
And there's nothing to be done?
There was, 14 years ago.
Then, Maester, I've a favor I must ask of you.
Unless it concerns your arm, you waste your breath. I have no patience for royalty or their dogs.
14 years ago, huh?
Well, what news?
I have failed. My pleas for appeals fell on deaf ears.
What do I care about that? I speak of your arm. Will it heal?
Right, of course. He tells me I will lose all use of it within the year.
But surely he can craft for you a new one, right?
He may once have been able to, yes, but that was 14 years ago. Highness!
Maester Felgreed, I throw myself upon your mercy. I beg you, create a new prosthesis.
You know my answer.
I beseech you, do me this one kindness, and I swear by all my forefathers that you shall never again have to see another of my line.
Is that truly why you ventured into this backwater? To give your retainer a health check?
I confess that was not my aim at first, but now... Now I am here for no other purpose than to see my dearest friend well at last. I entreat you, Maester. Help him.
The materials I'd need were lost to your kingdom 14 years ago. Nothing short of time travel can see that prosthetic of his made new.
This cannot be.
This is the best I can offer him now. I was warned that the arm mightn't last into adulthood, so I prepared this just in case. With some adjustments, it should provide you with more than enough mobility to lead an ordinary life. But not one of knighthood.
Still, that's a fancy piece of gadgetry. How's it powered?
For no semiomancer, you're quite perceptive.
Busted.
It's plain to see there's no semiomantic connection between you and your orb, and yet still it heeds your command. I confess I've never seen anything like it. How does it work?
That's the million-fall question, isn't it? Sure would be great if you could help us answer it, though.
You think I'll be cozened by such tricks?
Come on, man. If this kingdom goes down, it's taking you with it.
If Asarius' fate rests entirely on my shoulders, then they deserve what's coming.
Maester!
End of discussion. However, I've a responsibility to see to your arm, one I won't neglect. Anything beyond that is none of my concern.
As you wish.
No, Highness.
I have witnessed firsthand how much this village has come to rely upon you. I cannot in good conscience deprive these people of your services. I ask only that you provide Albert with the care he so rightly deserves.
Wow.
Distress signal received. Distress signal received.
Huh?
Confirmed. Edis affiliated. Escape craft. Entering current orbit. Analyzing call signal. Executive Officer, Elena, on board.
Already? But how? Something's wrong.
Who speaks? And what's that map?
Not now. Elena? Elena, come in!
Ray, my escape craft has just entered Aster 4's gravitational field. But the attitude control systems can't be operated manually. Deceleration is impossible. Here are my projected landing coordinates.
Got it. See you soon. And stay safe, okay?
I will certainly try. Over.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, guys, but something came up. Gonna need to leave you for a bit.
Over my dead body.
This is serious!
I'm aware, so why then think to go off alone?
Maester Felgreed, I'm afraid we must leave you for now. Albert and I have sworn to assist Ray in locating his companions. Where he goes, so must we. However, upon our return, I would ask that you tend to Albert's arm. Ray, let's hurry.
Thanks. She's coming in too hot.
I'm sorry. She has landed in treacherous terrain. She is beyond our help, if she survived at all.
Yeah, damn it!
Come.
Maester?
You mean to get to that meteorite? Then follow me.
Thanks, man. I owe you.
You are good to help us, Maester. Thank you.
I do this for my village, not for you.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.
Enjoy your respite.
Updating system.
The meteorite likely fell near the Galka Shrine. It's not very far from the village. Come, this way.
If we're all set, let's hurry over to Elena. We can leave through the western gate.
Follow the side road until you reach the shrine. Be quick about it.
Enemies up ahead!
All work together!
Neutralized. Destroyed. Neutralized. Destroyed. Target sighted.
Sweet!
The structure in the center is the Galka Shrine. Let's see what awaits us inside.
Insufficient output. Neutralized. Destroyed.
Sweet!
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Elena! Son of a... Elena!
Need some assistance? Albert, take the other side. We three ought to suffice.
Ray.
Status?
Right leg and left arm have sustained heavy damage. Neural circuitry offline in both right hand and left leg. Symbol drive is non-functional at the moment. Current power is being supplied from reserve energy source. In maintenance mode, I have, at most, 56 hours remaining. Advanced processing functions are also limited, preventing movement.
Right. How can I help?
Due to depleted energy levels, I will be unable to perform repairs myself. Furthermore, I can no longer salvage the parts I need from this damaged craft.
Crap. So what are we supposed to do?
Take me offline and destroy me. It is imperative that we prevent our technology from falling into the hands of anyone here.
Are you crazy? What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? There's another way out of this. I know it.
Of course.
The equipment this life form requires to reconstruct itself can most likely be recovered from your downed escape pod.
Well, you certainly pick very convenient times to start talking.
I speak only when necessary. Such is my programming.
And thank you for deciding to pipe up now, because you're absolutely right. My escape pods barely sustained any damage. Think that'd work for you, Elena?
I don't see why not. So long as you can collect enough of what I need. I should be able to restore my motor control systems to previous output levels. Here, this should be everything.
Thanks. You go into maintenance mode. Save your energy best you can. Just keep a comm channel open for me, got it?
Understood.
Ray, I take this to mean we are returning to the site of your ship?
You mind? It's kinda out of the way.
It may be, but we do not mind. We agreed to assist you in the search for your crew, and we intend to honor that agreement.
Wait. Don't know about you guys, but personally, I am super confused. I won't ask you to explain now, but you will tell us what's going on eventually, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You said there was another meteorite not unlike this one, did you not?
Huh? Yeah? Why?
I should like to see it. Therefore, I shall be joining you.
Oh, so now you're interested in what we're up to. How quickly we change our minds.
Oops. Guess this isn't the way out of the Adali region.
Don't think they've seen us yet.
You're mine.
That's what you get for messing with us.
Sweet!
Enemies.
Blast?
Destroyed. Insufficient. Neutralized.
Fight another day.
Ray, hold a moment. By the looks of it, someone has stolen the march on us.
Friends of yours?
Not sure. Don't think so.
Who's there?
Well, that certainly answers my question.
Move it or lose it, jerks! We don't have time for this!
Retreat!
Something fishy's going on. How were they able to control the pod like that? Come to think of it, how'd they even figure out it was here in the first place?
Rather than contemplate unanswerable questions, I would advise that you focus instead on the expedient retrieval of the components the android requires.
Hey, Elena. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We found the pod. Just tell us what you need, and we'll get to cutting.
Understood. First, remove the pilot seat. Behind it, you should find a panel. Open it.
We get to dismantle it. Excellent.
What? Someone's excited.
I have never seen this level of craftsmanship. What tools could produce anything with such impressive detail?
Uncle Midas, work now, ask later.
Next, I will need you to obtain the parts necessary to replace my Symbo drive unit. This will require the removal of the pod's generator. When it's removed, you will be unable to make any more long-range subspace communications.
Roger that. Let me call my brother real quick then. See if I can't get him to hurry it up a little. Computer, get me Antonio Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection.
What? Fine, then try my dad. Get me Raoul Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection. Long-range subspace communication. May be unable to reach the Vergold system at this time.
What the hell?
Ray, listen. So long as you're stranded here, you can't afford to lose your lines of communication. My recovery will have to wait.
Sorry, but my captain's intuition is telling me otherwise. We're getting you patched up, whether you like it or not.
But...
My brother's already on his way, plus Chloe's still out there. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
Understood. Using the parts you salvaged, you'll need to begin by repairing my circuitry, followed by both my arm and hand. At which point I should be recovered enough to repair the remainder of my body myself. Estimated time until completion, 72 hours.
Okay?
That's about the time I expected it would take. Leticia, I know this kind of derails things, but you cool to wait around?
Of course. But Albert and I shall make the most of it. There is little doubt that many in the region witnessed the descent of Elena's craft. We will find out what they make of it. And we may discover the identity of those we caught snooping about your ship.
I don't know.
It is not without its dangers, I grant you. But if there are more of those men out there, it may affect Elena's chances at recovery.
That's true, but it's a lot to ask.
Where friends are concerned, it is a trifle.
Count me in too! You guys will need a healer on hand in case Albert's arm starts acting up again, right?
Your company would be a boon indeed. If my suspicions are correct and those men are with the Empire, then we will need all the help we can get.
We will return to the shrine 3 days hence. Elena should be on her feet by then.
Okay. We need to hurry back to Elena. Time isn't on our side here.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Perimeter secure.
Hey, you awake? Midas and I are here and ready to help. Just tell us where to start.
I doubt I'll be much help, but I am at your service.
Thank you. I suggest we begin by restoring the Symbo drive. With that online, I'll be able to maintain power without relying on my limited battery supply. A portion of the main circuit has been damaged. Could you see that it's replaced with the parts salvaged from your escape pod?
On it.
For your safety, I'll be shutting down. Bring me back online once you've finished.
What? Did she just die?
Think of it more like a deep sleep. Alright, let's get to work. Hey, a little help with that?
Oh, right.
Hopefully that did the trick. Let's bring her back.
Good to see you again, Ray. Midas. The repairs you made were a success. Re-establishing Symbol Drive circuitry, diverting power. Next, I must ask you to restore the use of my arms. But that should be the last step for you both. Once you're finished, I'll be able to repair myself without too much trouble. We're almost out of the woods now.
Well now, you heard the lady. Come on, lad. Let's get to it.
Just give me a sec. Today's been a lot.
This is delicate work, Ray. Try to stay focused. Let's save what remains for tomorrow. You've been working without rest for a while now, and I'm worried that it's beginning to affect your efficiency.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Even the most skilled engineers need a solid rest every now and then.
A point well made. My stomach concurs as well.
I'm not sure what we would have done without your help.
Spare me. We both know I'm only getting in the way. Though I did learn that you people truly aren't of this world.
Since we're laying our cards on the table, what happened between you and the Crown?
Their purblind highborns decided our work did not merit continuing. The royals, fools that they are, took their side.
And now you've got it out for Leticia?
It's not the girl I dislike, but what she represents. To aid her is to aid the kingdom. So keep your nose out.
Yikes. Sorry, just asking.
Warning. Hostile entity detected.
What are you doing with that thing?
Got a problem with my friend, huh?
Any friend of it is an enemy of mine. And I won't let either of you consume another world.
And I suggest you leave.
Warning. Energy levels low.
You think your tricks will deter me?
You're finished! Out of my face!
Insufficient output.
This is a curious phenomenon, but useless.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Throwing the towel, you're so damn scared.
Not even one of you will slip away. Here you go.
Danger.
Here you go.
Chance of survival dropping. Insufficient output.
This world too.
What the hell are you even talking about, man?
Excellent warning. Energy levels low. Perimeter secure.
Totally
Underestimated you. You're far more powerful than I had assumed. I was ill-prepared. You may have won today's bout, but know this. So long as you dare to remain here, you will have to contend with me.
Get back here!
Let him go. It's too dangerous. Elena's repairs also have yet to be finished.
What's going on? Who was that?
Another time, lad. Now we must finish the girl's repairs, and fast.
Ray, we have returned with ill tidings.
Huh? Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done.
What?
Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too!
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
I think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now, you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Alright. You guys mind waking Midas up before I...
Good night, Ray.
Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
Ah, I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Leticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
You will?
But I'm only accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it.
Updating system. Improvements in general awareness confirmed.
I'll handle this. It's so tough being popular.
This village is pretty idyllic, ain't it?
That is how you see it?
Huh?
Well, it is divorced from the cacophony and commotion of places like Delric and Rifle, which is why I chose to live here after leaving the capital. But once I actually started living here, idyllic was about the last thing I found it to be.
That's so.
Well, what do you think possessed me to erect such an ominous gate?
Ah.
The village is constantly threatened by mountain beasts. Suitable farmland is sparse. In the past, it once thrived as a place of training for the kingdom's semiomancers. But young blood these days aren't interested in coming here, and some villagers even left to the capital for work.
That's the difference between living and visiting, I guess.
Yes, but still, not everyone cares to move to the city. No matter how remote or inconvenient it is, they'll protect where they've laid their roots. Paragons of virtue as they are, I stayed to help.
You know, from what the villagers say about you, you seem like a completely different person.
I'm not one to put on airs to suit with whom I speak.
All that being said, it's obvious you love this village, and it loves you in return.
You do understand something.
let's play.
What's wrong? Something bothering you?
Not at all. Now be gone.
Ah, come on. Stop being such a stick in the mud.
Have you ever wished you could reach maturity in a quicker manner?
Huh?
Do not feign ignorance. Tell me, have you?
I just really didn't expect you to ask me that. Maturity, huh? Yeah, I have. If anything, I've felt like that my whole life.
I see.
Ever since I was little, I've helped out with the family business with a bunch of adults. But there were plenty of times when I wasn't strong enough, because I was a kid. Everybody was always real nice to me and told me it's just how it is. But hearing that just made me wish more, that I'd grow up sooner.
I share a similar experience. I oft think that if I were more adult in turn, I could support the princess better. It is constant.
Hey, from where I stand, you already look plenty supportive.
No, I am still lacking. I must grow and become stronger for the sake of the princess.
You know, Leticia doesn't rely on you because of the adult you'll become later on. She relies on you because of who you are now.
Meaning?
Meaning she's already got plenty of people like that. But you've been there for her since forever. That means you've got something to offer Leticia that others don't.
I say, you may have a point. You surprise me with such unexpected wisdom.
Hey, come on now. If you were actually mature, you'd be thanking me.
Thank goodness Elena is safe and sound. Thank goodness.
Hey, Ray, tell me, what sort of stuff did you like to do when you were a kid?
Why'd you think of that all of a sudden?
Don't blame me for the random thoughts that crossed my mind. Come on, though. I bet it was nothing like here, right?
Not so much. It really wasn't all that different.
Really? You didn't, use the technology that harnesses the amazing power of the stars to play some unimaginable games or anything?
I'm not sure I followed all that. I mean, I was always just goofing off like any regular kid.
Really? Like, what kind of goofing off?
Well... I think I spent all my time catching bugs.
Oh, I did that too. I was really into my bug collection.
Nice. They're super cool. Especially the ones that are huge and all shiny and dark black.
I know, right? Oh yeah, there are tons and tons of really neat insects around here, We have to go look for them sometime.
Ah, hell yeah. I haven't done any bug hunting in forever. Sweet!
Hey, what you got?
Thank goodness Elena is safe and sound.
My bad.
We don't really eat
Anyone home?
Hello there. Haven't seen... Stop back in anytime. Okay.
Thanks.
in anytime.
Thanks.
Hello there. Stop back in.
Thanks.
You seem like a pretty skilled player. Midas has never been in contact with any advanced civilizations before, has he? These devices are of his own design. Midas has...
That contraption next to Uncle Midas...
Anyone home?
Target sighted.
Sweet! Damn, idiot. There's nothing...
Hey, don't touch...
Oh, chill out. Jeez.
I have everything. Touching anything will...
But your room is such... By the looks of it, you don't have an exact spot for it.
Look with your eyes, not with your hands. Got it? Now, out with you. I'm busy.
All right. Wow.
Enemies in the Gotcha! End of the line! See that?
Destroyed. Target neutralized.
Over here!
Neutralized. Keep your distance. Things destroyed.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
I can't help but wonder, does he have something to do with the people who downed me and Chloe's pods?
It's still too early to tell. Midas, can we be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, there's a way to help you over Nilbeth on the way in. And there's Scott undecided to follow them to the continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology and semiometry that neither Asarius nor the Vale Empire do. Perhaps a few overweening semiomantics wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Ah, filthy pests!
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I've got a really bad feeling about this. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we...
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have simples to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be alright?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed?
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rifle is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
My bad.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
You just gotta stop.
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines. Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
explosion is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best, and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Want to play a round of Asoa? You seem pretty... You've got talent, I just know it. Join me in the wonderful world of Asoa. Now you can play Asoa with tons of people across the world. You're officially a member of our select group. I'm looking forward to the day that you come back with some amazing, rare playing pieces. The main thing you must do to improve is play against a variety of different people. Then you'll come across rare playing pieces. The main thing...
Enjoy your rest.
Nina's here.
My bed's starting to get a little ragged. Axe beak feathers would work great. Could you get some? Axe beaks aren't super aggressive, so they...
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head for the shrine.
Enemies up ahead!
Neutralized.
Missing something!
Insufficient output.
Strike while the enemy is vulnerable.
See that? Like a hot knife through butter.
Enemy.
Caution.
Got it.
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Find Elena's pond.
Destroyed.
Inept.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Australians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing. And I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish.
Losing one's footing here is likely certain. Please, tread carefully so as not to slip and fall.
See that?
Neutralized.
Out of my face!
Destroyed. will be your opponent. Warning. Energy levels low. Can you keep up? Insufficient output.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Warning. Energy levels low. Necessary conflict. Insufficient. Target neutralized. Target acquired. Neutralized.
All over it!
Destroyed. Warning.
See that?
I suggest we make camp soon.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Sweet!
The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lago mower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression, make a moral appeal to Raymond, and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask, though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I'll do all I can.
What wonders abound there?
Leticia?
Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall.